So I'll start putting these wall units round. I think we've got a cooker hood going here, and then it returns round. There's some higher units going above where the sink is going to go here, and I think it ends on a rounded unit, the same as this one. So let's get a line in there and make a start on that. The height's going to be dictated by the height of this full height unit here. So what I'm going to do is show you how I go about fixing these. Now, again, going back to my studwork video, I put a row of noggins in at about 2.1 from the floor, or it's 2 meters and 50, I think, and that should be exactly where my fixing points are going to go for the brackets that the wall units hang on to. So I'm going to put that, what I don't do is I don't put the top line of the carcass or the bottom line of the carcass to go to. What I actually do is find the fixing point where the brackets go that the wall units hang on to, and I put that pencil line round, and I know that when all of my brackets, which are here somewhere, there they are, look. So these are the brackets that the wall, that way up, that the wall units hang on. So I put a line, where's my pencil? There you go. So I put a line here, and that's my fixing line that these screw into, and then I know I can hang all the units on, and then it's just a simple case with a screwdriver of just tweaking them up until I get them all nice and level. I will check the measurements between the base units and the underside of the wall units as we go. Right, so this is the back of my wall unit, and this is the sort of mounting mechanism. This turns around and either pulls the unit closer or further away from the wall, and then there's a screw from the inside that pushes this up and down, that gives you an up and down adjustment. These are set about midway, so I'll push those right up there. Then I've got the bracket that we spoke about earlier, and I'm looking to put a line where this hole is here, because that denotes where the fixings go. So simply what I do is push this bracket tight up to this button here, which is what it hangs on. Make sure it's pushed right up, and then I mark the centre line of where my fixings are going to be. Then simply what I do then is measure down from the top of the unit, and in this instance, in this kitchen, this top of the unit is the top of the tall unit that's already in the full height unit. So I measure down there, and we've got 91 mil. So now we've got the top of our full height unit here, and I'm going to measure down that 90 mil and then put a line across. So as I said, I measure down 90 mil from there. Now I've got a line all the way around that I can, once I get the vertical measurements, I can just fix those brackets straight to. So if I just show you how I've put this unit in already, and that is that 92 mil lower down. So what I'm going to show you how I mark out to cut to fit the brackets. So I know the next wall unit coming in here is a 300 mil unit, and we know that the sides of the unit are made out of 18 mil MFC, melamine face chipboard. So simply what I do here is, we've got a 300 unit, and what I basically do is come in 20 mil. So I'll come 280 in this instance, and then I'm just trying to do this. I'm not normally as awkward with this as a tape, but I'm trying to do it so I don't block the camera. And then we'll come 20 mil off this unit here. And then simply what I can do then is fix my bracket to the edge of that mark. I still keep it in the centre of that slot. So we've still got a bit of side to side if we need it, but I know we won't. Fix both those brackets up there, keeping them to the mark, and then we know those brackets will come inside the end panels or the gable panels of the wall units. And obviously, as I said, because there's a row of noggins in there, beautiful, straight in with my screws. So I'll just get that wall unit now and sit that straight on. And then just slot that unit straight on, it's done. And then it'll just be a little bit of, I can put the level through the top here, and then I can just wind, let's just see if I can unclip this. I can just, you've got your adjusters here. This bottom one is the one that pulls the unit tight to the wall, and this one here is the one that makes the unit go up or down. So we can just adjust those, and there's a nice cap that fits over there when it's done. So yeah, that's a nice quick and easy way I find of getting those wall units up. And here you can really see how when you're doing your stud work and you plan out, put those noggins in, yes it takes an extra 10 minutes, but when you're doing the kitchen like this it pays absolute dividends, because I'm not messing around here with raw plugs or trying to worry about finding pipes and stuff, so it's just straight in, it's really quick and easy. This one, there it is, look. So that's all those up. Now what I'm going to do is go with my screwdriver and my level, check them all for level and screw them back to the wall, tighten them back to the wall. Super easy, super quick. I've got another curved unit to fit on the end here, which will probably end up fixing maybe into this one and perhaps into the stud, like we did the base unit into the wall there. So the last wall unit I've got up is this curved end unit to match the base. So what I'm going to do is the same as I did with those end panels over there, just to help myself. I'm just going to screw on a small tab of MDF through the top, and then when I go to put that up there, that tab will just hook onto the adjoining cabinet, and it just means I don't have to hold it up while I clamp it and get it into position and screw it. And that tab now just takes the weight of it so I can put the clamp on without struggling. Just line those fronts up nicely. Absolutely perfect, get the top spot on. This one's up a tiny bit. Lovely, get those clamps up. Perfect. Lovely. Now I think what I'll do, what we did with the base unit, is I'll probably just measure in and put maybe one fixing into the stud work, and that'll be rock solid. So we put these wall units in, and although the wall units don't exactly mirror the base units, the overall measurement is exactly the same. So it's really important that we keep an eye on that, so that when we get to the end, the wall unit lines up with the base unit. And in this instance, if I put a level down from the wall unit to the base unit, it's exactly in line and exactly plumb. So we know we've got that dead right. So that's what I'd call this kitchen first fixed. All the base units are set in. These two tall units are set in. I know I've just got to mess about with that one, but that won't take too long, and I'm better off leaving that till the plumber's been, because if I try and fit it, he'll have a hell of a job trying to get his boiler and everything round it. So I'll probably let him put his boiler in first and then just fit that unit round it. So the tall units are in, end panels are on that need to be on, all the base units are in, as I said, and all the wall units are in now. So all I'll do now is sort of carry on, realistically just sort of filling it in. I've got wall end panels to put on that wall unit and that wall unit, then there's an extractor unit to go on there. There is lighting permit around the bottom and cornice around the top. And then when the appliances come, I'll set the integrated washing machine in there and the integrated dishwasher in there. The plumber, unfortunately, he's got the waste pipe in the wrong place. That should be in here, and we may well have a problem. I mean, I keep telling the builders, but you can't put a waste pipe behind a dishwasher, so they might have to try and drop that down a little bit. But when those come, I'll get those in. I think more importantly for this now is that if the stone guys wanted to come to template the worktops, they can. The only job I'll probably have to do is flush set the sink in here before they come, but that's ready for them now. So there you go, that's the wall units, base units and tool units in.